Hi there, it's Darlene. I hope you're having a good day, evening, night. So, I was going to talk tonight on basically current events, news, updates on refunds, and various other things. As well, some of you have been talking about, like, why hasn't this guy why is this guy still walking the street? Why isn't he behind bars? And I think we have an answer to that in this Martin Luther King Jr. quote here. There is a way that we don't have to be silent, and how it'd be very easy for anybody that's gone through the Infinity system to just do a review in the right place that could really actually make a difference, and it wouldn't be that hard. And I'd like to talk about that tomorrow. It's going to have to be tomorrow, because right now, any of you that are inside the Infinity system most likely got an email yesterday, Sunday afternoon, Eastern time-ish. And it was from one of your fellow classmates. And it contained a serious scam, and I need to tell you about that. That's urgent, so I need to cut that in front of the other one. So look at the Martin Luther King's, Jr. quote. It's still good for you. So, yeah. I need to know a couple things, though. I need to pick your brain before I go on. And this actually will tie into what I'm about to be talking about as well. On Saturday morning, when Jonas Lindgren did his training, his Zoom training, he mentioned specifically that they still had some kind of secret handshake with 3 or 4 prop firms that were going to let them use the exact same EA to pass challenges. And I don't know if he's just still quoting from, what he knew from before, or is this still true? So this is for people that are having them pass the challenge for them. Other people that are just doing it themselves, that are just using the bot themselves, no, they're being routed through real prop firms. And you guys are on your own. The ones that are having the team pass their challenges for them, which means that they'll be slapping the bot on there for you and trying to pass that way, that they'll be using one of these very specific prop firms. So if you happen to be in that program, I'd like to know, A, does it cost anything? Because I'm betting it certainly does. I bet that's the one that costs $9.97. Also, I'm wondering, which prop firm are they using? Prop firms, as always, you can contact me through Telegram. It's at the bottom of my description, right above the hashtags. Or you can just comment here. Either's great. And what I also need is, if this app ends up saving you any money by not falling into this scam or anything like that, could you buy me a cup of coffee? The donate link is at the top of the description and at the top of the comments. Thanks a bunch. So, first of all, I have to explain a little something, and then this will all come together for you. But this is like, it's going to be a theme throughout the whole thing, and you're going to be seeing it, and it's going to open your eyes, seriously. First of all, though, I need to explain this particular scam to you. It's one I've been caught by. Oh my God. Is there any scam I haven't been nailed by? Anyways, yeah. And this is why I recognized it with the Infinity system, actually. So notice that this is an FTMO scam alert. It's FTMO, you can believe them. And why would they bother putting this out if it weren't true? So it's under account management here, and this is what this scam is called, and the scam that in the Infinity system / Jono Armstrong is pulling. So it says this service, now this, oh, by the way, sorry, this was about, this was like 2 years ago, so this is rather old, and it is a bit dated, because the process has really moved along as social media and as, scammer resources have become more and more available. Not that I'm against social media whatsoever. It keeps us informed. But still, these scams just get fancier, basically. And boy, Jono does know how to fancy them up, I can tell you that. So it says this service is mostly offered by private message. Well, that's kind of like saying the Nigerian prince scheme was, mainly offered through email. Well, yeah, that's because they didn't have YouTube, so There you go. You'll get approached by someone, it's usually through a social network of some kind, who claims that she is an excellent trader, and if you want to complete the entire evaluation process, he will take care of that and also your FTMO account. Well, doesn't that sound familiar? Everything will be, whoopsie, sorry about that. Everything will be done and you won't even lift a finger, and the only thing that will bother you is counting the packs of money. Real. The message will also include many images of huge profits, countless withdrawals, and other things that will support these lies. Well, what did we see in that sales letter there, that video that we all had to watch, the sales video? That's exactly what it was offering. So although this wasn't given to you through a private message, as I said, technology has moved forward. You were probably contacted through email, or you followed Jono's channel through YouTube or Instagram, so you could have been hit from any number of directions. I mean, I got the emails in YouTube myself. So let's keep on moving here. So the first two paragraphs I just covered, and then this service will cost you hundreds of dollars depending on the account contract size. Well, see, for the Infinity system, that was $2,500 for a 200K account and $2,000 for a 100K account. And then they took away the 100K accounts. I mean, who wants to, I guess, piffle away with that, eh? So $2,500 is what it's going to cost you through there, plus the fee for the FTMO challenge. This would be the initial investment, and then he would take some share from the profit split for the monthly profit payout. So instead of having a profit split from FTMO with up to 90%, you would eventually have only 35%. The percentages are a little off in today's standards, but it means about the same thing. So that is how, like I did a review months and months ago on Pass Your Challenge, and what a big scam they are. And this is the route that they would basically take. That they would take a portion of the profit split after the challenge had been passed. And of course they would take that, the large chunk at the beginning. And it turned out to be a total scam. So, in blue, everything sounds great, right? Unfortunately, we never found any service that would be successful from our profound internal and external research. Those services always follow the same scenario, and in just a few days, you will see a rule violation in your account. The provider will stop communicating with you, block you on social networks, and enjoy the earned money you sent them for his scam promise. Instead of the promised profits from the FTMO account, you have just blown away your own $1,000, and the scammer just did fake business. I'm not sure where they're coming up with the $1,000 bit there, but it'll be like, well, in this case with Infinity, it's $2,500 plus the $1,000 to FTMO. Now, he's taken a little bit of a different route about this, but the scammer today, the one in the email that everybody got, he's following this route, and I'll show it to you in just a minute. The route that Jono took was saying, like in paragraph 2, you won't have to lift a finger. They're going to do it all for you. You'll just be your online ATM machine. You'll just be counting your wads of cash. This is everything that he promised, but what is it actually now? Here's the EA. You put it on your chart. You do your best. Good luck. You fail it, it's your own fault. Ka-ching, pay for another one. And that's it. So, yeah, he didn't blow your account himself. He's letting you do it to yourself. That's exactly what he's doing. Jono, that is. Now, our fresh-faced scammer there, no. He's taking a bit of a different route. So let's check out this scam, this email. Notice who it's from at the very top. Boudica Gamage. I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably just murdered that name. I have no idea what nationality that may be. So, first of all, he comes across as being, hey, I'm just another, fellow inmate here in Infinity. He didn't use the word inmate, but I just want to share my thoughts with everybody here, because it hasn't been easy and blah blah blah. So third paragraph down. So I think that's why Jonah desired to drop the price, and he's on Jonah's side and saying, really everyone should go along with Jonah. It's, yeah, there were some problems, but it's going to be good. So that's what, of course, all those problems on top of this real funding program issues. So that's all the negative side of this program. And let's see what I did to make it work. Aha! Now we see the agenda coming out here. As we know now, our biggest hassle is the pass our challenge without losing our accounts. Well, buddy, if you're on Jono's side, why aren't you saying, why isn't Jono doing that? Because that's what you're friggin' promised. He goes on. If we did that, I guarantee you will get that financial freedom that you're after. And as Jono mentioned, comma. New paragraph. Not only that, you can put the stop mark to your 9-to-5 job within a few months. So to do that, we need to pass our challenge. What? Okay, so it goes from, I guarantee you will get. How can, if he's just recommending a website, how can he guarantee anything, may I ask? So Infinity Boy here, he's from Infinity, so he's got access to the bot just like you do. Okay, so to do that, we need to pass our challenge. To hit that target, what I did, I found a company that passed these challenges with a $0 upfront cost. To pass, where have we heard that one again? Oh my God, isn't that exactly what Jono told you? Oh my God, let's just regurgitate everything here. Oh my God. So to pass our account, comma, capital W, we only need to give our funded account details to them and they pass the challenge for us without asking penny. Okay. By the way, I didn't do the red circle. Buddy that gave this to me, he did it, and he was highlighting something else. Also, the good thing is they guarantee that if they fail, that they buy a new challenge for us and pass it for free. Again, was that not already promised through Infinity from Jono? These guys are just parroting it back. That much they are confident in their service. Oh, are they? And their service is crazy fast. Oh my God, now we've got proper headers between paragraphs so that, sounding more and more like a sales pitch here. And their service is crazy fast. Sounds like a used car sales ad, doesn't it? This time I bought Next Step Funded, and they passed my accounts within 2 days using their EAs. Okay, first of all, if this guy is guaranteeing anything, he's them. Okay. He's using his EA. Guess who his EA is? I would say that would be Madam Infinity Bot. I don't know if that's what they're calling it, the Infinity Bot. Anyways, okay, that's what I'm dubbing her, the Infinity Bot. So you know what they're going to do is they're going to slap the Infinity Bot that you guys have all got onto your accounts and try to pass it that way. Well, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than 2 days. But then their point is going to be, and I'll show it to you, that, well, it's going to be 5 days anyways, because there's a minimum of 5 days on each challenge. So it's going to take at least 10 days anyways. So they're hoping they can pass it fast. And, well, I don't think they're going to be able to, but I know they're not going to try. Anyways, they passed me 2 live accounts, and it took only 2 days to pass each challenge. Bullcrap. Professional trader could barely do that. It's certainly not an EA. Never, ever, ever, ever. So how this work? First, we must upload our funded account details to them through their website. Then they will pass our account within a day or 2. After that, we have to place 0.01 lot size every day on our trading account until we reach the 5 minimum trading days we have to complete. Remember this one. It's going to come up later. So then it's up to you to put these tiny lot size trades every day, just so you have 1 day. So you have 1 a day to keep your account alive. Okay, but they're expecting you to do that. However, he kind of slips it in there that if you're unfamiliar with that, even ask them to do it for you. them to do it. I hope they will help you with that too. After they pass, yeah, I hope they will. There's no promises there, though. I would bet my bottom dollar that they will have you put those in. And it's important, and I'll explain it later. After they pass our first challenge, we must make their payment within 24 hours by crypto or PayPal. Otherwise, they can burn your account. They make this pretty obvious, too, on their website, is like in big red letters, that they will, burn your account if you don't pay within 24 hours of that challenge being passed. So when I think crypto or PayPal, I think, oh, okay, well, I'll just do PayPal, and then I've got my butt covered. And then I had a big, oh my God, moment. It's like I didn't see the Nigerian prince scam coming up or something. It's like, of course I know what they're doing. Because if you see, when you go on their website, they're really trying to push people towards the crypto thing. And then it's like, okay, and if you really want to pay by PayPal, then contact us privately. So I know what their game is now. What they're going to do is they're going to have you pay through friends and family. Don't ever, ever, ever pay through friends and family. This is so important because if you pay through friends and family on PayPal, then you can never get your money refunded ever, because you're saying, no, I'm sending it to a direct friend or family member who I know, and no, I'm never going to ask for it back. Then they waive their fees and off you go and send it. However, if you say, I made a mistake, I was being scammed, I want my money back, too bad. It's just like you sent crypto. It's like, no, you already said that you know this person, and we gave you gave it to you for free. We have no further obligation to you. And it's true. It's so true. It's not PayPal's fault. So that's what happens when you pay through friends and family. And that's what these scammers always, always want. So I'll bet you dollars to donuts that this is what they're going to go for. So when you're paying anything to any vendor, always pay through goods and services. Now, big platform like Warrior Plus, they have no choice but to put it through goods and services. That's a given. These little scammers, though, yeah, they're going to try and get you to put it through friends and family, absolutely. Otherwise, they can burn your account. Okay, so if you don't pay them through friends and family, they're going to take out your account. And it's in huge letters all over their website. Oh, really? So, and then as soon as we get our second challenge login details, we have to upload the login details to them, same as before. Then they will pass our second challenge and you will get your funded account. It will take a maximum of 10 days to get you funded. Because we have to complete 5 minimum trading days for each challenge according to prop firm rules. After you get your funded account, you'll have to set very low risk settings on your accounts and let Jonah's EA run and do the job. Believe me, even though I ran very low risk, these 2 accounts made me $1,000 every single day when I run. See the last Friday how it makes $1,000 without lifting my finger. Oh, wow, what a sales pitch. Try to think out of the box without relying on one thing. I'm not telling you to give up with the RFP refund. Sure, we have to get that back. But when we only focus on that, we miss thousands of dollars of what we can make. I hope this helps if anyone needs to know how to make this work. Oh, sorry, forgot to answer the biggest question. What is that miracle company that helped me to pass those challenges? Get real. Seriously? Well, yeah, serious as a sack of bricks. And Jono, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, propfirmpassingservice.com. There's no way I'm putting that in my description of driving traffic to it. You can go if you want, but please don't buy from them. They are so obviously scam. Jono, propfirmpassingservice.com. Coming from your email group. Going to use the Infinity bot. Do something. So, can use the above link if you like. If anyone needs any help with this process, please let me know. Now, again, why would just a fellow student be saying, hey, let me know, I can help you out, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this is the scammer. This is the guy that's doing it. Have a wonderful, joyous thinking day. Okie dokie. Yeah, so this is no good. Like you need to stay away from this. I mean, sure, go and have a gander at it, but frankly, let's go look at their let's go look at their sales page right now. So first of all, you need to notice here that our shiny little web page here, landing page, propfirmpassingservice.com, was registered only in bottom left-hand corner, January 29th. That's like 3 weeks ago. So these yutzes came up with the idea for this like a month ago, got the domain 3 weeks ago, so they could stick on this landing page and then start snagging the people that are so disillusioned in the infinity system and looking for any way out and any way to save their butts. And these guys are just low lives trying to pick off these people. So here we have it. Isn't this just the worst page ever? Prop firm passing service. Become a funded trader. We make you funded. Oh my God. Huge sale. 10% off. Oh my God. Seriously? Oh, I think I need a shower. All challengers. What? Limited numbers only. Right. All challengers at one point, and huge sale, 10% off. But oh, it's limited though. Okay. Yeah. What we offer: risk-free prop firm passing. Pay after pass the challenge. 100% guarantee passing. No. You have to pay after the first stage of the challenge. And then you still have to make it through that second phase. And you got to keep them happy by sending them crypto, or you've got to send them through friends and family on PayPal. And if anybody proves me wrong on this, well, come forward and let me know. But I'm very sure, because there's no way, think and remember what the FTMO scam said. That they will tell you that you won't have to lift a finger, you won't have to do anything, that they will guarantee that you will pass. And then what will they do? They'll say you broke some rule. And then you'll go back to FTMO. And then you won't be able to get your money back, and it won't be their fault, basically. So how the process works, there's all kinds of these hideous little, nasty little videos. And I'll just... what we just saw there in the letter is exactly how they are presenting it. That goes through exactly what they're presenting is. So basically then they're taking you through the prop firms they work with, and you pick one that you want, and they list them all here with the various options of how much you're going to pay for it. I'm going to take you through this, so don't freak out. And then you just buy the challenge, then get the then you hit get pass, and you pay them, $1,000 or so. And then they'll trade on your account, pass your challenge within 2 days. Bullshit. They already said it's going to take 10 days. 90% of the time we pass the challenge within 24 hours, depend on market conditions. Horseshit. You can never do that. Oh, not the entire challenge, both stages, no. I mean, one stage, not with an EA, no. You only a manual trader could do that. Yes, a manual trader absolutely could do that, but that's not what they're telling you they're going to do. They said they're going to slap the EA on there. So that gives them another excuse. Oh, the EA is just taking longer than we thought it would. You're just going to have to wait. But you can look, it's making progress. It's going to be one excuse after another. You just know it will be, because they will then make any excuse they can to slow things down and to keep you waiting. You already found that out in Infinity, how that happens. These guys are not going to be any different, and they're stupider than Jono. Excuse me. Some challenges take up to 2 to 3 weeks per each stage, as mentioned above, based on the complexity of the processes. So what happened to like 24 hours, maximum 2 days? Oh no, it could take 2 to 3 weeks now. Okay, during the passing period, you must not place any trade on the account on your end, but you are welcome to watch and enjoy how we pass your account within a very short period of time. Once we hit your profit targets, we will notify you by email and text. Then you have to place 0.01 lots each day till you reach your minimum trading days. Yes, you are expected to do that for yourself. There's a really good reason for that. So, since we informed you, we hit your profit target. Since we informed you. How about when we informed you we hit your profit target? You must make the payment to us within 24 hours and send us the payment receipt, or transaction ID, including your name and account number, to our email for our reference. All 2-phase challenges must make the payment after we pass their phase 1. Once you pass phase 1, then you're going to need to make that payment through crypto or PayPal friends and family. If not, they're going to blow your account on purpose. And they're telling you here right there now what they're going to do. So you will have to do that for to have any hope of them passing it. Now, of course, they're not going to. At that point, they're just going to stall. They'll start doing the phase 2, and then they're going to stall until close to the end of March, when they've got every penny sucked out of everybody they can, and then off they're going to go running into the bushes. So let's look at this threatening behavior here. Count on the burn list, no excuse. Also, we work with those specific prop firms very closely to keep our service meeting their rules. Oh, bullshit. They haven't been in business long enough. I mean, January 29th was when their webpage came into existence. I mean, they haven't been in existence long enough to have any kind of close relationship to anything or anyone to maintain your 100% success rate. Well, boys, your success rate is 100% because you haven't done anything yet. So if someone tries to scam us, we will report those people's details to those prop firms too. So if you're used to that sort of bad habit, please don't use our service. You will lose your funded account and your reputation 100% guaranteed. Really, what kind of reputable firm says that? Like, these are such scungy little lowlives. Please stay away from them. Please, 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 please. Yuck. Yeah, run scream. Now, First Class Forex Funds was one of Jono's go-to prop firms when he rolled out the, hey, we're only doing business now with reputable firms. However, Next Step Funding was still in there, and First Class Forex Funds came up. And as I said, I knew that this was kind of a scammy, like it was starting to smell bad because they weren't making payouts. Now we find out this. So it looks like actually the problem with First Class Forex Fund is far worse than I thought. And these are all quite new reviews. So they don't have the money to pay out. Don't believe in this prop firm. And this is from January the 2nd, and it keeps going. Scammers, prop firm can't pay out within 3 days, then you might want to look elsewhere. Delay. These guys are just scammers. I've even seen these guys, like other prop firms saying, hey, these guys are scammers just like FCFF. It's like, oh my God, they're getting a real name out there. Waste time and money. Never join this firm, Upset. Passed the challenge 3 weeks ago. Signed the deal contract 2 weeks ago. They blocked me on the Discord. They act stupid in customer care chat. I provide them with my account and info in the chat, and they keep saying, what's your account info? So upset. So they're getting the runaround by support. Wow. What does that sound familiar? Anything like Infinity? Jeez. They pay YouTubers first while the customers wait. That was an interesting theory. They didn't pay anyone anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, they're not making payouts anymore, and this is like 2 days ago. I passed second phase, got certificate, and then they said I violated a rule and my account got breached. Even I asked them to clarify the problem, but they don't want to. I haven't violated any rule. This is scam. Yeah, I'll make it my mission to. Okay, he's not happy at all. I can't wait to hear this company go under and their founders end up in jail for fraud and manipulation of trading conditions. Well, yeah. Slippage. Okay, yeah. Do not use this prop firm. I requested payout. Didn't get it. Nonsense accusations for payout denied and account breached. I mean, even the prop firms are playing these same scams as like what FTMO, or they're playing their own brand of them. These are these small new prop firms. Except First Class Forex Funds has got some months of decent trading under its belt, but no, they're coming up short now. And so this was one of Jono's, and this is at the top of the list of our new friend there. So I'm wondering if he's not mirroring the prop firms that Jono is using as well, because that would be smart actually for him to use the same ones, because then they're almost like Jono approved. So I'm going to be showing you their other offerings as well, and These are all really sleazy prop firms, and I'm going to take you through that in a bit, but I don't want to keep jumping back and forth. So first class Forex funds, sleazy, but not caused by Jono sleaze. I don't believe they're related. They're sleazy all by themselves. However, I mean, if a sleazy prop firm, I mean, they'd be willing to shake hands with another sleaze, I'm sure. So 200K, they're charging $1,000. Remember this. This is important. Next Step Funded. Well, this was the second horse in the running after a Real Funded Plus of being the most manipulated prop firm. You know, RFP died. This one made it through, but then again, Jono wasn't running the payroll and the all of the money for these guys, nor the support staff. So they're a little bit stepped further away, but they're still sleazy, and I'll show you that. So $200,000, still $1,000. Okay. Now notice on another point here for the this one here, first class Forex funds, you need to get your own VPS. Why do you need your own VPS? Well, because prop firms that aren't shady, well, sorry there, buddies, you know, you took yourself out in a different way. But prop firms that aren't shady, well, you need to use a VPS, because if I'm managing a bunch of accounts for you, if I'm passing a pile of people's challenges, those have to all be on their own VPS, or else the prop firm can easily tell that it's one person manipulating all of these, unless you're getting a prop firm that will actually work to your benefit anyways in making people fail, or that perhaps Jono is using, or there could be a whole pile of reasons that this guy's using these. So notice $1,000, and then this one, you don't need a VPS. So what kind of weird-ass handshake deal does Jono have with, we know, Next Step Funded that he uses? And he doesn't even need to use a VPS. That means that, you know, they can run it from a central location with Next Step Funded. Funding pips. Oh my God, what a sleazy little place. I'll show you all about these. Ew. But look at what they've got. Okay, they've only offering one account here, 100K for $800. Doesn't that sound great? I mean, for those of us that don't have a lot of money, that sounds like a great idea. Oh, and no VPS needed for passing duration. Oh, for passing. Duration, 2 to 4 days each phase. Yeah, it's going to take longer than that. Then we've got this gem, Blue Hedge Capital. I'll tell you all about them. But look at the amazing deal. It's a 2-for-1 deal buy. Oh, yes. You pay you get two 200K accounts for only $1,000. Or you can ramp that up to $1 million for 1,500K. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you go for this one? Yeah, Blue Hedge Capital. Remember these guys. They're princes. And then we get to FTMO. Oh, good. A decent prop firm. How much are these guys going to cost? $200K, $2,200. Okay. We've been looking at 200K being $1,000. Like, badonk again. And then you get the 2-for-1 deal that's wow. And then you're up to 2,200. Do you guys really think they're going to do this for you? Everybody's going to opt to not go with the majors. They're going to go with those nasty little ones because they don't know any better. I'll bet they won't even take the money. I'll bet they'll steer people purposely away from these ones to the cheaper ones. My Forex funds, $2,200 for the 200K. Again, super expensive. Rocket 21. I don't actually know this prop firm, but apparently they're worth $2,200 as well for 200K account. E8, good prop firm, $200K for $2,200 for a 200K account. Get a VPS, of course. Okay, yeah. So everybody's being routed, or you can tell just by their whole sales tactics here. You're supposed to use one of these sleazoid little ones, and stay away from the majors. And then they're going to have all kinds of reasons to fail you, okay? Because they can say, well, a rule was broken, or this was done, or that was done, and the prop firm failed you. Because, especially if you're putting in those 0.01 lot things, they can really mess with you that way. On this next one, funding pips. Yeah. So they're going to find a way to either blow your challenge, or they're going to extend it out for longer and longer and longer. And remember, their shelf life is limited, March 31st, and they may lose their EA. But what my bet is they're just going to scoop up as much of these upfront fees as they can, and then scurry off into the sunset with as much money as they can, and they're going to be gone. This is a flash fire, people. And this is exactly what they're doing, and they're using these hideous, nasty little funding prop firms. But I want you to keep an eye out, for them for me, because if you happen to see them, if you happen to see Infinity putting people through to these. So remember, Next Step funding PIPs, and I know they still got Next Step funded on there, so I wouldn't be surprised with that one. And they've got the first one, First Class Forex funds. Funding PIPs, I don't know about them. And Blue Hedge Capital, do they have these doorknobs on there? Those doorknobs are good. FTMO is good. So is Blue Hedge, Funding PIPs, and Next Step is for sure there. So I guess it's these other two, because these are real works of art too. Like, whoa, they're like awful, horrible, horrible. So let's go have a look. So Funding PIPs, they are such a little charmer. They came into being, or their webpage came into being on September 6th. You can see that on the bottom left-hand side there. This is on the ICANN lookup page. So we can see how young they are there. Then you go to Trustpilot. Oh my God. Warning, don't waste your time. Warning, affiliated with unknown and unprofessional broker, Black Bull Markets. That was interesting, because I'd never heard of these guys before, actually, and I had noticed that affiliation. And I did look at Trustpilot for Black Bull Markets, and the reviews were really mixed, and I wasn't seeing any clearly delineated patterns. Although those that were mad were really, really mad. Well, that was interesting, but yeah, I don't know about that. But I just thought I'd post that up there just in case. Harsh trading rules. They're going to get into this. Stay away. Okay, this guy gets right into it. And all of the things that he went through. You can pause this and have a look, but basically it was so unbelievably difficult that there's no way you could possibly win. And then these jerks come back to him, and it was all his fault basically. And again, this is a prop firm weaseling out of paying people. Our entire operation is fully automatic. Point number 3. In our system until an account gets flagged in our system after passing phase 2. So they're saying, no, we didn't do it on purpose. It's all the system. And, because it's the system, the AI, it's got to be right? Yeah, okay, whatever. Then number 4, after you passed phase 2, we received a notification that your account is flagged because of the following breach in trading rules. Risk team reviewed your account and found out the following. Martingale trading, which is prohibited. Well, guess what form of trading the Infinity bot uses? Martingale. Yep. B, you breached our consistency rule. Remember, I told you to remember this. Trading Rules Section 3.3, when it is mentioned clearly that you cannot open 0.01 trades to pass the minimum trading days. And that's why they're having you do it yourself. And they say in one part, never to put any trades in yourself or it violates the agreement. And then they're telling you to put these 0.01 trades in. So if they're routing you, and Funding Pips had a great, they were well priced. That these are the cheap ones for $800. So you put in those, and they've already told you not to. Well, then bang, it's your fault, and your account's blown. Next on the list, bluehedgecap.com. Notice bottom left, September 15th. Very, very new. And we're going to see why. I have a sensation this will not work. I have purchased an evaluation, but if you try to send email to customer service, they will never reply back. I ask what kind of drawdown they have in their rules because it's not mentioned whether it's an absolute drawdown or trailing drawdown. Yeah, if you don't know that, then you'll get into a violation right quick. Worst company ever. Stay away from them. You're going to notice a recurring theme here. Stay away from this prop firm. Very good experience. 2 accounts for the price of one. Oh my God, they were offering 2 accounts for the price of one as well. Both accounts have already reached profit target. Yeah, and these guys gave a really good review for that. It's like, I wonder how it ended up going for them. Just full of scammers and scoundrels. Yeah, but it gets worse. These crooks are the same as Blue Forex funds. They are the same people of Blue Forex funds. Blue Forex funds was a big flash in the pan a while back, and they crashed and burned, took everybody's money, disappeared into the mist. And this appears to be a reincarnation of Blue Forex funds, the same lot. And there's several commenters saying this. It's Blue Forex Funds revamp. It's Blue Forex Funds revamp. Stay away. They are a scam, just like FCFF. See, I knew I read that somewhere. Just like First Class Forex Funds, another of Jono's favorites. Yeah, turns out they're a scam. Okay, so yeah, scam. Next Step Funded. This was my second highest pick on the list of being a scammy prop firm in cahoots with Jono. Well, look at the percentages now. It wasn't that bad before. Now it's just way out of whack now. So you've got the usual lineup of 5-star fake reviews, and then your 1-star real reviews. So and they're just piling in, and they're new to like February 16th. That's like 4 days ago for me. They're not answering people. She just wants to earn your money, won't be able to pass because she says that she accepts HFT only to sell and put an absurd slippage for the customer to be disappointed. It's impossible to patch HFT with that slippage and that they have in place. Okay, because they are ones that allow an HFT bot. I'm not going to explain it. Special kind of bot. This will not affect the Infinity bot. It just affects a specific kind of bot. But still, stay away from this firm. It's a big scam, as someone said below before me. Stay on the big prop firm known to all. I want to try and not take into account the opinions on this site. I regret it very much. Oh yeah, I wanted to try and not take into account the opinions on this site. I regret it very much. There is no payment. Their rules change every day, and the 5-star reviews are obviously wrong. They close my account for no reason. I can send all the evidence to anyone interested by mail. It gives his Gmail account. Bless you, buddy. Don't buy anything from their site. Wow. So, yeah. Can't have problems with HFT again. So again, this little gem was second on my list of scammy prop firms since the very beginning. And it looks like they're proving themselves to be true. So again, as we learned from the FTMO scam alert page there, this is exactly what these guys are going. They're saying, okay, you pay us this money, $1,000, whatever, and then we will pass your challenge for you. 0 up front. Oh yeah, when they've got that tied up in a nice little loophole so that you're kind of screwed. And then even if you do get this far, there's going to be all kinds of reasons for them to be able to fail you and, and say it was all your fault and then disappear into the mists. And either way, they've only got about 6 weeks to make their money and run. So, I mean, do you think they're really going to pass your challenge? Do you think it's really going to behoove them to pass your challenge for you, or just like get as much money as they possibly can and then book it? I'm going for the get as much money as you possibly can and then book it. But this is also why I'd like to know which prop firms Jono is using. Because if it's either these two scungy little ones, these guys are the ones that do the 0.01 rule, and these are the guys that are blue Forex funds reborn, and are offering the 2-for-1 sale. Like, ew. So yeah, they're just trying to get as much money as they possibly can, and for that they're looking for the upsell to the 500K, the 2 500K accounts. Because why not? I mean, why be satisfied with $400,000 of accounts when you can get $1 million for just $500 more? I mean, that to me looks like the best deal of the lot if you're just looking at the numbers and you don't have a clue. And then that one would be for the ones that just don't have that kind of money. And they can easily get you screwed through this. So again, going back to Infinity, it's like I would like to know if Infinity is using either these guys, Funding Pips, horrible, or these guys, all equally horrible, Blue Hedge Capital. And again, neither of these require VPSs. And that could be how they're getting away with being able to field 50 of these per month, like they're saying that they're going to be able to do. This is Infinity, not this idiot. So, yeah, stay away from this idiot. I mean, you're just going to be blowing your money. Don't go anywhere near him. However, I do want to know about these prop firms. If you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, buy me a cup of coffee. You have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are. Darlene out.